Right guys, just wanted to show you something. So on the roof there, as is on all the roofs here in Palestine, if you look on the top of every single roof, they have the big tankers, and those are full of water. So the Palestinians have to have their water delivered every single week, maybe once a week, maybe if you're very lucky every few days, but from what I'm sort of told, it's once a week. And then they have to ration that water to last them until the next supply. Now, sadly, this is just one of the ways that Israel controls Palestine, because they control the water supplies, just as they control the electricity supply and various other vital necessities of life. But we'll just concentrate on the water for now, because there's my example. So the water here, on occasion, can just be trickling out the taps. There's signs in all the rooms saying please limit your showers to, well, in the hotels, please limit your showers to like 10 minutes to preserve water. Please turn off all running taps, don't let your water run when you're brushing your teeth. Please be conservative with the electricity, because the electricity also is controlled by Israelis. So there is frequent power cuts. Why that is, it's hard for me to know clearly whether that's been done purposefully or not. But certainly the whole control thing is deliberate. Now, why is it like that? You could argue that because it's a bit run down here, that there's no infrastructure to provide electricity and water. It's a fair enough argument. But the Israeli settlers, who are on the outskirts of Bethlehem, who are on the outskirts of lots of Palestinian towns, who live inside Palestine, they usually have pretty much constant access to running water, just as any developed country has, just like the Israelis on the other side of the wall have. Basically, the Israeli settlers here have the same rights as Israelis on the other side of the wall. And there's the whole problem. Because the Israeli settlers are citizens of Israel. The Palestinians here are not citizens. They have no rights, no legal rights. Israel holds no legal right to provide much more than basic welfare, as in basic water supplies, basic electricity supplies. There's a two-tier system here, which is very evident. That's my point I'm trying to show. I'm trying to give examples of why Palestinians are treated so much differently than the Israelis. I keep getting feedback, negative feedback, because I'm posting my videos on YouTube and TikTok and various other platforms. People from Israel or pro-Israel supporters having a go at me, saying I'm talking a load of rubbish, that there is no apartheid, there is no two-tier system. But I'm just trying to give examples of what I'm seeing while I'm here. I'm not making this up. I see the water trickling out the taps in some places. I've been in places where the power just goes off intermittently. That does not happen in Israel, because I've stayed in Israel many times. I love Israel. I love Israelis. It's an absolutely beautiful country. I've gone from the south to the north, travelled around, and in future I'll probably be doing videos on Israel. I'm not having a go at Israeli people. I'm not having a go at Israeli citizens. I'm having a go at the system here that has been developed to bully, and that's the main thing, that I cannot stand bullies. I've always had a problem with bullies. Can't stand them. So what we're going to do about it? People have to look at the evidence, see why people feel like they're being treated unfairly. You know, we can find all different manner of words for these things, how people are being controlled, manipulated, brainwashed. To me, I feel like both sides are being played sometimes. It's just the same story that goes on in every single country. Everyone's being played. You're all fighting with each other, arguing with each other. None of you will, you know, take a step back, draw a line. This is a very solvable situation in my eyes. There's nothing here that cannot be solved. There's worse things happened in worse catastrophes all over the world. There's more people died in more conflicts. This is certainly very solvable, guys. And I'm seeing with my own eyes here in Bethlehem. You know, we have Muslim mosques alongside Christian churches, and everyone's just beautifully working together, living together. It's absolutely peace and harmony here. There's no reason this could not be recreated elsewhere. You know, many years ago, the Jews were also here, all living together as brothers and sisters. That's what you all are, guys. The Jewish faith, the Christians, the Muslims, we all stem from the same brothers and sisters. Thousands of years ago. That's why they're called the Abrahamic traditions, the Abrahamic faiths, aren't they? Because they're all supposed to have stemmed from Abraham. Every one of us. And along the way we branched out into all these different little faiths and religions. It's very sad to see. It's very sad. As beautiful as this place is and as beautiful as the people are, I can just... And nobody here says anything bad. Not one Palestinian has ever said anything bad. I mean, you know, they're talking about the situation and exactly what I'm talking about. The water, the electric, the roads that are, you know, full of potholes, the rubbish that's not collected properly, you know, the money that's invested in this place by people, but the regular people on the street living here, they don't see any of that money. It's not evident. But I never see nobody has ever come to me with hate-filled words, pointing the fingers at a certain set of people. They're all really well spoken, at least to me, you know, and if they said otherwise, I would be telling you otherwise. The day somebody comes and says hate-filled words and threats against somebody, I'll tell you. But I know deep down, this control, being in this situation, what it likens me to is the walls, the checkpoints, the curfews. That's another thing I've not I don't think I've shown you on any videos. There are curfews. The checkpoints close at certain times, and then you can't pass through the walls. In certain towns, I mean, I've not been walking around late at night. I'm not 100% sure, I'll be honest, but I have been told I shouldn't be at certain places on the street at a certain time. So there are curfews. I mean, this place is under military control. There's not soldiers on the streets all the time. In fact, you don't see really many Israeli soldiers apart from right on the borders at the checkpoints. But that's not to say that they're not still controlled. The cameras are all over the walls watching, and they control it by, you know, being able to turn the water on and off, the electric on and off. Not giving Palestinians the right to vote on their own matters, not being able to control their own borders. It's a very complicated and very complex situation, which is made devilishly complicated. And I can only just imagine what goes through these people's minds and hearts, and how it must just fester over time. I liken it to the lockdowns during the nonsense that was COVID, and when the world was locked down. Just remember when you was not allowed to go and visit your own family, when you couldn't go and visit your grandma in a care home or your mother in hospital, when you weren't allowed to travel, when you were allowed to go out of your house once a day for a 10-minute walk. Can you remember all that? Now imagine that was just permanent. Imagine that was forever. Imagine your family's on the other side of that wall and they won't give you a permit to go and visit. Can you imagine what must go through your mind? Day in, day out, year after year after year. And this situation, it's not even supposed to be permanent. The reason that they're not Israeli citizens or Palestinian citizens is because they're in this limbo. They're neither a Palestinian citizen because they're not granted a right to a Palestinian state by Israel. You know, they're occupied. This land is occupied. It's under military control because it's all supposed to be temporary. But it's been going on for now, what, 55 years? You know, most of them left their land over the other side of the wall in 1948 during the Nakba, so they were either forced out of their homes or they left because of the war, because of the trouble. And then in 1967, after the Six-Day War, Israel won this part, West Bank. They won the war and won this from Jordan, because before then it was under Jordanian control. And it's just limbo land. They don't know if they're coming or going. You know, I'm trying to learn as much as I can. I'm learning more every time I come, and the more you learn, the more complicated it becomes. It's chaos, and you could be forgiven to think everyone lives well here. But, you know, there's more sides to it, isn't there? Stress, heartache, anxiety. These things aren't seen, just like they're not seen at people at home. You know, people at home can live well. You know, you're telling me millionaires and billionaires who live in mansions don't have problems and stress and anxiety and trouble going on inside their heads. But this is just unnecessary. In my eyes, it's just totally unnecessary. And it's been going on for far too long. So for all the people who criticise my videos, I just want you to try and sort of turn the tables, have a heart and try and think about what's going on. And I know what's happened during October the 7th. And it's a catastrophe in itself. It's disgusting. You know, there's been plenty of terrorist attacks orchestrated by Palestinians over the years. I'm aware of all these. But my videos are just on Palestine because I'm in Palestine. I'm just trying to show people who want to listen what it's like on the ground here. Because it's upsetting. Right, from the rooftop of my hostel, this is what we're called here. It's called I think it's called the Hotel of Peace. From the rooftops, I'm off. I'm going to hit the streets and see what we can find. Wait. What do you mean? Don't be silly. It's on. Hello, my friend.
Give her for me camera.
No camera. Don't be silly. Okay, my friend. Camera? No. Don't be silly. Don't be silly, my friend. Okay, so we're still in Bethlehem. I spent literally hundreds of pounds. These guys trying to buy Christmas souvenirs, New Year's souvenirs, whatever. I'm trying to help these guys. There's a few more tourists here this time. but still hardly any. I'm trying to support these guys. It's tough because I don't have much money. Okay guys, so behind me is the Omar Mosque. If you can hear me above the call for prayers. Now what I love about the Omar Mosque here in Manger Square is that it's right across from the Church of the Nativity. Over there behind the Christmas tree, the Christian Church of the Nativity, where Jesus was born. Stands proudly in the same square, or opposite the square, where the mosque is. And it's a prime example of how religions, different religions, can live quite happily, very close together. We have Christians and Muslims living here in perfect harmony. It's perfect as far as I can see anyway. Hello sir, hello my friend.
Remember me? You still here?
Yes sir.
How are you?
You well?
doing?
I'm very well, I'm very
You
well.
want someone to explain for you about the church? To give you a nice tour?
No, not right now, not right now. I'm just making a quick video.
Hello.
Thank you sir. Where was I? Yes, so many years ago, I'm going to say something like 650, the year 650, when the Muslims invaded and took over control of Jerusalem after a war with the Christians.
Documented the Church of Nativity.
No, thank you, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
There is a special.
With the skulls, I know. I've been many times.
Not skulls, also Jerome down.
Yes.
Have you been in the
No,
Jerome?
I've not been downstairs. Okay.
That is Jerome. Heilige Hieronymus.
Okay.
Jerome from Croatia, Dalmatia. He translated the Bible
Yes,
into Latin.
yes, yes.
If you like, we can take you there, explain to you everything.
Okay, okay, sir.
Documented, and there is not cost you much money. We can take you, explain to you something, whatever from your heart you like to give, you can give.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, how much are we talking? How much?
100 shekel, the whole tour.
100 shekels is.
It's almost 20 pounds, 22 pounds.
Okay, sir. I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
20 pounds I make it. English pound.
Okay,
You're from
sir.
England?
Yes.
Yes. If you have 20 pound is okay. If you have 20 pound, it's almost 80 shekel.
Okay, sir. I have a think. Thank you.
80 shekel.
Okay.
80.
Okay.
You know what? I make it 70 shekel. Because we have no business from the morning.
I understand.
It's up to you, whatever.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Do you want by 50 shekel to take you there?
Hey,
50.
50 shekels.
Yeah.
But not right now. I just have to make a video.
Oh.
Okay, I thank you. I look for you if I need it.
Oh.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Thank you. If I have to pay for one more tour around this church. Oh my god. Right, I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, I love these guys. I can't blame them for trying. They're just trying to make some business. Okay, right, I'm losing my train of thought now. I was trying to talk about the Omar Mosque, wasn't I? So I'm forgetting all my dates now. What did I say? So I want to say about 650, when Jerusalem was taken over by Muslim control, and the second caliph, I'm forgetting where I am now. So the second caliph of the caliph being like a religious leader, he came to this church of the Nativity, and as it was a Christian church, he decided, and this is the caliph called, what we want to say, it's Al-Qattad, Caliph Ibn Al-Qattad. He decided that he wasn't going to pray inside the church, because he knew that if he prayed inside this church, that it may be taken control of by the Muslims, who would maybe have turned it into a mosque. So he decided to pray outside the church, showing respect to a different religion. Which is, as I understand it, and it's not the usual narrative, but as I understand it, the Muslim tradition respects all different religion and different beliefs. Hello, my friend.
No, please tell them come back for magnet for me.
Yeah, not yet, mate. I haven't been home yet.
Thank you, brother.
I haven't been home yet.
You thank you for help for Palestine. You very good.
I'm trying.
Yes.
I just try and give a bit,
the
you know.
all for baby for help. You thank you for support, my friend.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome,
Thank
sir.
you. Not for
Okay, so I'm visiting the Omar Mosque. Just come to have a bit of a meditation here. Nice and peaceful. I've escaped from that Manger Square. I've just spent hours and hours buying souvenirs off all these children. Oh, it's been chaos. Absolute chaos. So I've managed to steal a bit of a rest in here. A bit of a sanctuary. So it's the Omar Mosque that I was talking about, that's opposite the Church of the Nativity. He's been kind enough to let me make a video inside. He said it's okay. I think most of the people have just left. They've been saying prayers. Right, so I'm going to bow my head, have a bit of a rest in here. I've just had a nice little chat with, well, I say a chat, he was speaking Arabic mostly, trying to explain to me. I just managed to catch a few words. He was explaining to me how Muslims are not crazy, how they're not crazy like the world tries to represent them, and I'm quite well aware of that. Most of the crazy people I've met in my life have been non-Muslim. That's a fact. So this Omar Mosque is a prime example of the religious tolerance that Muslims usually show. Remember, Muslims as a whole, they're not the crazy people that are represented. They're not the people that commit horrible atrocities, acts of terrorism, no more than England is represented by the horrible people that represent Britain often, with their intolerance of other faiths and religions. I've always found it to be a very inclusive religion. I've visited many mosques, I've prayed with many Muslims, I've sat here on these mats in many places around home and around the world, and they've allowed me to share the space, and they're always very tolerant of whatever religion I say I am or say I am not, and they've always tried to explain how they love Islam, the benefits of Islam. No one's ever pressurized me or tried to insist I change my beliefs. I've always found them very tolerant. It's a very misconception that they are not. And anyone who says otherwise, and anyone who would have you believe otherwise, in the eyes of a Muslim, they're not true Muslims. So this is just a prime example of what true religion should stand for. The inclusivity of people that behave and think and pray differently. So there was the guy Omar, who this mosque is named after, and it's representative of Muslims in general. Omar, there was a set of principles, or trying to think what were they, a pact, the Omar Pact, and it was a set of rules that governed the treatment of non-Muslims. Well, I'm not an expert on it, but it sort of governed how non-Muslims should be treated in terms of being allowed to pray and believe in something different, and to have their faith and their religion not only tolerated but protected. For example, the church across the street there, when Caliph Al-Khattab decided he would save it for the Christians. And here it stands thousands of years later as a mostly Christian church. And in the Omar Pact, they decided that they were going to protect all Christian churches and Jewish churches at the time, or Jewish temples. They would not only tolerate but protect all holy sites, whether they were Muslim or non-Muslim. Right guys, I'm going to show you one of my old friends that I met last time. Sharif.
Hi, how are you?
Sharif, I met him last time, and his son, and I promised to come back and buy something from him last time because I ran out of money last time. So we've come to buy something, and what I do have in my mind, I'm going to make buy another what are they? Kafirs? Kafir. So
and more design.
So we have this. I like this one. It has
Palestinian.
These are the Arabic names for the Palestinian cities.
City, yeah. All the in West Bank.
So Sharif, very good man. He's got 3 sons. I'm the second tourist here today, and it's maybe for 5-6 o'clock. It's just terrible, the shops here for tourists. They're crying out for people to come back. So I implore you to please come, pay a visit to Bethlehem, stay here, grab a hotel, because there's a few more tourists here this time, but all they're doing is coming on a tour from Israel and just stepping here, going to the Church of the Nativity and then going back home.
Yeah.
But we need to come here, don't we?
Yeah.
We need to come here and we need to stay here. A few nights in the hotel, beautiful place. There's more than the Church of the Nativity to see. There's plenty more. And come here to Sharif's shop, and remind me what your shop's called.
Yeah.
What's it called? Your shop. The name.
The name Sufara Store.
Sufara. Let's have a look. Let's see.
Store.
So it's 2 minutes from the Church of the Nativity. It's on one of the back streets. This is Star Street, yes?
Yeah.
So
Star Street.
Star Street behind me. little
can
back
look
street.
You, can,
You
look
find the Palestinian flag,
like this near in the Sufra restaurant.
and it's right next to a place where you can buy chickens.
The same families.
Oh, there we are. Look, Al Safura.
Sufra restaurant. This one, the best restaurant in
Yes.
Bethlehem City for 5-star trip advisor.
All right. So you can get food here. Come to Star Street, grab your food here, and then
Yeah. This one.
come and see Sharif here. And come and buy some goods from him and help support Palestine. Because as I keep saying, that's the best way that you can support Palestine. Doesn't matter about all your TikTok posts. Doesn't matter about your Instagram. Doesn't matter about, you know, waving your flags and wearing a badge or something like that you've made. You need to come to.
If you like, I have more products for the give it.
Yes.
I have the ceramic, and I have some handmade for.
Yeah, we got all
Palestinian
sorts of
design.
beautiful things.
It's
We got-
very nice for the Bethlehem words and with the star. You know.
You got your bags. You
And
got your
another-
Palestinian colours and patterns,
And the all
and it's all very reasonably priced.
All the leathers for the sandal for the sleeper. You can looking not fake, original the leather.
Okay, so honestly, if you want to support Palestine, you have to come here and you have to come and spend some money here.
And
And this is how you're going to help them the most.
And I have products for the Dead Sea products. The only company Palestinian make this one in Bethlehem here. All the products for beauty care really is very good. Mix special price, Arabic price, not tourist price. Welcome anytime. Bethlehem save it.
Yeah, so the thing with the
Coming guys. Is save it. Bethlehem is clean. Is the people here assemble. What you can ask anyone. So West Bank or Israel, what you need? I need good life together. Make peace, make love.
He's a good man. He's a good man.
You're welcome.
So they're all made from natural products, all the things here. See, they have lots of olives here, so they're making soap out of olive oils. They have products from the Dead Sea, which is not so far away. And they're making mud masks and all these beauty type products. Not the sort of stuff I use.
The mud mask for
Yes.
the Dead Sea in the
Yes.
Jericho
Yeah.
City.
Oh, Jericho. Right.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's my little advert for Sharif. He's a very
Welcome,
good
guys,
man. Come and
welcome.
try and help him out, and everyone else here in Bethlehem.
God
Okay.
bless you. Welcome anytime. Bethlehem second home for you. Coming.
Okay, we're approaching New Year's now. In a few years, few hours time, we'll be in the Manger Square.
We
Wishing in the new year.
We waiting you coming. Come Bethlehem is save it.
Ah, cheers, brother. Right, we're going to try a kefir, aren't we?
Cafe.
Right, let me try one on. Let's have a look. Oh, Sharif's son here. You would say hello?
Hello.
Making a little video. You'll have to remind me of your name though.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was your name?
Daddy.
Fadi? Here we go. Who helps out in the shop here also. A little businessman. Right, if you help me put that on.
You can looking. Oh, it's very nice.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look in the mirror. We need some help to make me look half decent. Needs a lot of help. Very nice. I like it. So this is how you help support Palestine, guys. You come and buy a few things and help them make a living. That's the best way. Come and meet them. Every single guy you meet will give you coffee, make you coffee, offer you food.
And ceramic and the leather and
Yeah.
the bags handmade. for
While you look
the-
around the shops. They can't do enough for you.
Welcome anytime. Bethlehem second home for you. Oh,
There we go.
You welcome guys.
Right, we're going to take a couple of these. Right, guys, try your best. Come down, and if you need any help, you're scared, you're worried, send us a message. I'll tell you the best way to get here, easiest way.
Something outside the magnet small give it. You can look it. Come. For Bethlehem, the magnet, and for Jerusalem,
Yeah.
it's very nice for symbol. Give it.
Right, I'm going to buy these. Might see you in the square soon. See you later. Bye bye.
You welcome.